Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. And here's Cantona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he spark a counter here? He's looking wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Baggio. Palmer leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gets a good foot in there. Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. Cross into the box.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Del Piero. Baresi. And it's Zanetti. Looking for the run. Luis Suarez. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And here's Baggio. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's gone best! It's in! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Palmer are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
It's Totti! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Gattuso. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Robson. Can he get it through? Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's superb. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cantona. And it's Gattuso. Time and again they are repelled. best. Palmer looking to pass their way through. Del Piero. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Palmer finding their passes. Palmer heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Baggio. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Robson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get on the end of this? Yaya Toure. And now the breakaway. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Totti. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Parma certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Palmer in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. And this is Messi. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Messi. That pass isn't the best. Totti, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Yaya Toure. Cantona. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Passing is crisp and tries a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Totti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira deals with that comfortably. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. Messi, he has found the way through. Oh, super. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Palmer find a position of real strength now. Great defending, strong and determined. Robson. And it's Del Piero. He's got away. He's under a lot of pressure there. And a chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nesta. Yaya Toure. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Marquinhos. not gone well. And it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot a goal! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Marquinhos. And here's Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And it's Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Messi! It is a very, very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Del Piero plays it short. In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Nancy finding their passes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Baggio takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And this is Luis Suarez. This has gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Suarez having a look. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Oh, off the bar! Messi. Robson. Del Piero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Threads one in. Buffon claims comfort. And he's there to make the challenge. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Luis Suarez. Vieira. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. And the referee brings it to a close. Palmer, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Best claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kukçu. He's had it taken off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball-carrying and dribbling skills are top draw. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Well, he would be. He's having a go! Against the crossbar! Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big header! And he's done it! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 17 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Koundé.
Parma really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Howson gets a foot in here. He has found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good. Mbappe! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Succumbs to the pressure. Robson. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Del Piero. Mbappe. And he's had a hit! Oh, off the bar! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Kukçu. He won't be happy with that one. Raul. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Nice bit of trickery. Good take, and is he in? Del Piero. Parma do have a chance to counter here. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Passes short and sharp, caresses it through. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Zanetti. Palmer looking to pass their way through. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ibrahimovic. Nice sequence of passes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now this could be a chance. He's through, now is he in? Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to
Volunteers
improve
for each block,
and make it fast.
please report to the staff room immediately. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Parma can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? And they've got a throw. Drell. It's a promising position. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Palmer come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Decent progress down the left. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. It's come through and he's had a quick look. He's got all. They've done it! Parma are back in business. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Palmer, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the shot! Goal! Palmer!
appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Palmer take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Palmer have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Looking tidy in possession here. He might be in here. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Robson. And it's Messi. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Pinches it off him. Zanetti. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to play it through. He's on it, can he get away? Crossed in. Oh, smashing header! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 4, Rafinha.
Yeah.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Robson. Collier. And this is Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Collar finds himself offside. It's lofted through here. Zanetti. Palmer finding
There will
their
be 2
passes.
minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Great defending, strong and determined. No way through. And they've got rid. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Collar claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Being displayed on the screen.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Parma certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been...